Welcome everybody. We are so excited that you are here. And we just want to welcome you to our call tonight. If you want to, if you have kids in the background or anything and want to mute, go ahead and do that. We are recording this. So anyways, welcome. My name is Heidi Oates and I am a senior director with Zyia. I have been with the company since September of last year. And honestly, I joined just because I wanted to get the discount for myself and my family, and it has far exceeded my expectations. I've been within like the social selling industry now for 5 years with another company, and I've not seen anything like the growth that Zyia has to offer. And it has been tremendous and such a huge blessing personally for myself and my family. So whether you're joining tonight and you're interested in just like something like the discount, or maybe it's to get clothes for your family like mine was, I'm just going to let you know you will be blown away by this business opportunity. I think it is our best product and our number one product that you can give yourself. So we're going to be hearing from some amazing women tonight, and I'm so excited to introduce them. So I'm just going to give a rundown. We have Ashley Snyder, who is a teacher and a fitness instructor, and she has been doing this for several months now and just knocking it out of the park. So I'm so excited to hear from her. Something we hear a lot is I'm a busy mom. I already have a lot of things in the air, and something I think is really cool that y'all are going to hear tonight is, as women, let's be real, we can handle it. We can have, like what's one more ball in the air is, and that's the busiest women make the best reps in this industry because we can handle and do all the things. I say that all the time. Like in the words of Beyonce, we're strong enough to bear the children and get back to business. And it is so, so true. So I'm so excited to hear from all these incredible women. We have Robin Mcknight, who owns multiple businesses and is a mama to 2 boys as well. We have Shanti Nees, who is a mama too. Amy Nelson, who is a stay-at-home mom, and Shanna Clendaniel, who is a real estate pro, has a successful young living business and is able to tie in Zyia too. And my soul sister, Sarah Donahue, who is a badass businesswoman and just kills it. So I'm so excited to hear from all of these women and what Zyia has done for them. So let's get started. Ashley, do you want to start us off? All right.
Sure thing. Hey, ladies. I'm so excited to be asked to do this. So I just wanted to start out by giving y'all a little bit of background on how I became a rep. So back in, I guess it was late August, early September, I was invited to a Zyia party by a mutual friend of mine and Heidi's. And I'm a fitness instructor, but I actually didn't even own a nice pair of leggings. And I thought, you know what, you've been doing this, get yourself those leggings, girl. And I got them and I was like, dang, these are nice. I like these. I think I'll have a party for myself. So I got a party with Heidi the next week. And 3 days in, I was like, I can totally be a rep. Let's do this. So, I mean, it just kind of sucked me in and I loved it. And I just kind of hit the ground running. Something that I really like about this business is you can earn while you learn. So there are just so many great resources that both Angel and Heidi have offered to me that I can refer to often. And they're both just great resources to reach out to as well. What I like best about this business is that I can just do it anytime that I need to. As Heidi was saying, I'm very busy. I'm a teacher, I'm a fitness instructor, I'm a graduate student, and a mom to 2 young boys. And I just find pockets of time to get it done. Sitting at the ball field, when Andrew's not playing for a minute, checking my messages. When the boys go down at night, I mean, I would have already been scrolling Facebook anyway. So why not take that time to post to my VIP page and make a little cash while I do it? What's been best for me as far as Zyia goes is that, being a teacher, you're not exactly rolling around in dough. And my husband is a teacher as well. And what this business has given my husband and I is financial freedom. We just went on vacation last week, spring break, took our boys down to Florida. And I wasn't worrying about pinching every penny because I had my Zyia money. And that was kind of our fun money for the week. and didn't have to worry about it. So it's just been such a blessing to our family, and it's just so much fun to me. It doesn't feel like work at all. I spend any time, just depending on what my schedule looks like, between like 5 minutes to an hour on my business every day. And I mean, it's not grading papers, it's sharing cute clothes and connecting with awesome women and men. And I just love it. Any questions?
That is awesome, Ashley. I love your story, and I love just hearing that you were able to go on a vacation and not worry about it. Like, what a blessing and a gift, like, to yourself and your family. And you're
Absolutely.
right, like you're just sharing clothes. And I love that we have the resources in place, and this, you may not know this, like, to run the business while you're doing your daily things. And that is a game changer. And we will show you how to do that. So your business is really running while you're doing all your other things.
Absolutely.
All right, awesome. Well, next up, let's hear from Robin Mcknight, who owns a business with her husband and has 2 boys.
Hi, hey everybody. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Can y'all hear me? Good. Okay, so yes, I do own another business with my husband, but actually my professional background is in healthcare. I spent 10 years managing a rheumatology practice and then 12 years in oncology as a patient advocate, and I loved it. It was really rewarding. Around the time my oldest son hit middle school, I knew that he was in a difficult season, and I felt God kind of leading me to be at home with him. And right around the same time we started our own business, we'd been praying over what my husband was going to do professionally, and we started a company. And so that kind of became my season, being at home with the boys, growing our own small business. And after a few years, we kind of hit our stride as a family, and my kids were doing well, our business was doing well. And so I started to pray specifically kind of what my next steps were going to be, because I'd always worked, I'd always earned income for our family. And so I missed having something sort of my own that I could pour into. And around that time, I was invited to an online party. I feel like this is all kind of how we get into this world. I was invited to a party, and coincidentally, at the same time, I'd started my own kind of wellness journey. I'm postmenopausal. I'd been diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. I'd never really, like Ashley, I'd never really owned leggings that I loved. I got these leggings. I was like, oh my gosh, these leggings are amazing. I felt confident. I could go around town wearing them. And so I just felt sort of a tug. Like I'd been approached by other women to kind of do something very similar with other companies that I really liked as well. But this company specifically spoke to my heart. It's a Christian company. It's a woman-owned company. It's a company for everybody, you know, every size. And so it really just spoke to me. I didn't jump in quite as quickly, probably. I definitely prayed over it. There were hesitations. I think there were hurdles, but I really just felt like God had called me specifically and introduced this into my life. And I went back to how I felt wearing these products, and then just building a wardrobe, and then sharing them with other people and hearing kind of their stories and how they felt about them. And so I just dove right in, and it really has been rewarding in ways that I didn't even really anticipate, or I knew that as soon as I went into it, I wanted it to be a business, because that's how my mind works. I wanted it to be a business. I wanted to earn income. I wanted to make connections. And so that certainly has been very rewarding. I mean, that extra income for our family, you know, we pray over how we save our money and spend our money and give our money. And this has been extra money that, you know, has been really beneficial for us. So that has been hugely rewarding and definitely a blessing. But also just the connections that we've had with the other women. I mean, we have phenomenal women on our team, some that I've never even met, but I talk to them every day. We have the tools in place, the training, the encouragement, all of those things that help each of us be successful and confident, and just kind of share this brand that we love so much. So if anybody is joining us that, you're even remotely. I had watched all of these things kind of from the sidelines for years. Like, I could never do that. That's not something for me. It is for you. You can do it. You are enough. It is amazing. This company is awesome. Our team is awesome. You can do it. You can do it and you can be successful. We have the tools and the training and the team to help you every step of the way. So do it.
I love that. I love that, Robin, because it is true. Like it sounds very cliche, but like when you join this team specifically, like you are never alone. Like we always have your back. And that is something like the community aspect of this is something I didn't know I needed. You know, like that was an extra perk. I thought I was joining just because I want the discount, whatever. But the community that it's given me, especially over this past year, like has been truly incredible at a time where that's what we need is community, you know, and what Zyia like has really represented as a whole, I feel like. So I love that, Robin. Thank you for sharing. All right, next up, let's hear from Shanti Nees. We'd love to hear a little bit about you and your story and what Zyia is doing for you.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I'm Shanti. I'm from Bali, Indonesia. I moved here in 2016, and my story was well, I'm start doing a lot of workout, and then I joined community on Facebook, and then many people often asking, hey, what is the exercise clothes that is good to wear? And many people say Zyia, Zyia, Zyia. And I was like, what is Zyia? And then I tried to browse the Zyia, and it's like not usual. Like we just shopping and then put in the cart and then pay. And I was like, I don't know this brand and I don't know anything about this one. And then I didn't go deeper looking for information about Zyia. And then one day my friend Leah, she asked me to join her party. She was hostess with Windy, and then this is Zyia. This is one we're looking for this for a long time. And then I joined the party, and I saw the product, and it's like let's try. I try by one, and then I'm wearing it. Like it's amazing. Like usually, like when you exercise and then like your leggings keep pulling down, I was like it's annoying. So when I try it, it's really good on me. I feel like good and workout and confidence, and I try another one, I buy another one, and then Wendy was like, why you not just join? And I was like, yeah, maybe I joined in the beginning. I joined because I just want a discount. It's not even in my mind like I want to build a business, I want to grow. No, it's just for me, because I like to I work out every single day, and I like to wearing a good work cloth. And then I joined just for the discount. And then Sarah contact me and Windy, and we do Zoom, and then she explained, why don't you launch the party? It will be fun. I was like, I don't know if I can do it. Like I said, I told Sarah, I never do online. I mean, I never do live in my life. Like, I don't know if I can do it. And I said like, well, I do recording my video when I do workout, but I'm never do live. So, but then she encouraged me, yes, you can do it, just be yourself. And then, so it's surprising me, like with the launch party that I have. And then it's like the feedback, it's so good and also the community and in the group, especially in this group, the community is very, that's like wow me. So it's like very supporting, very helpful. So I was like, wow, this is fun. So my mindset is changed from just get a discount and then become I can get for extra money with this business. And so far it's been fun for me, and I love it. I enjoy it. So I mean, I thought I can't do this thing, but yes, I can. And I mean, I'm not just working as a Zyia representative, but I also working as a travel designer in one of the resort in Indonesia. I also have my own travel agent, and also now with Zyia. But yeah, as Heidi said, we can do it. Like we can do it. Yes, and then I just manage my time when I can do the Zyia, when I can do my other business. But so far, it's been surprising me with everything it's happened to me, it's wow me, and I love the community. It's just I feel blessed. I feel blessed joining with Zyia. So yeah, so far that's all my story.
I love that. That like makes me tear up. Because I love when you like join something and you think one thing and you're like, no, I'm not doing that. And then like it just completely blows your mind. So I
Yeah.
can totally relate to that. And like you hit the nail on the head with the like most people are scared to do live videos. Like that's normal. I would say 90% of us on here are not comfortable, probably even more than that, doing that. And if that's you and that scares you, then don't do it. Like figure it out. What I love about this business is it looks different for everyone and you can figure out how to make it work for you. So,
Yeah.
Shanti, I'm really proud of you for stepping outside of your comfort zone and doing that.
Thank you.
And you're right. Like if you're already wearing the clothes working out, why not get paid to wear
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Right. Like people are going to be asking you, why not make money off of it? And that's what Angel told me too. I was like, okay, we'll see what happens. So thank you so much for sharing that. And your little boy is so cute when he was just in the background creeping. So super, super cute. All right, Amy Nelson, I would love to hear your story and what Zyia has done for you.
All righty. My background is that I'm a nurse, but I always knew that I wanted to stay home when I had babies. And so once we did, I stayed home. And in the back of my mind, it's always that thought. I don't know if any of you, surely someone out there has felt this way. Like if you're a stay-at-home mom, you're thinking, if I was working, we could do this, or I wish I could help financially. And just every time you say you can't do something, it's like, is that because I'm not working? And so that's always been in the back of my mind. And but I knew we had family values that I was strict on that. But then I kept I actually heard of Zyia from my sister-in-law. I didn't own a lick of it, so my story is a little bit different. I didn't own one piece of Zyia, but I trusted my sister-in-law, and she was like, "No, it's great, it's wonderful." And I thought, I had been praying, God, can you bring me a way to help contribute financially without taking away from homeschool? I wanted to be home, wanted to do all that kind of stuff, and then insert Zyia. So I jumped in, and honestly, I thought maybe I was going to make like, $200 to $400 a month. And I thought, we're building a house. I could buy some extra rugs or some bar stools. First of all, y'all, rugs are expensive, and $200 would not have cut that rug. But anyways, we got some Rugs USA. They are cheap. So anyways, I did find my cheap rugs, but I made more than $200 that first month. And I was like, well, by George. And so I was like, I had shot super low. Like my expectations were incredibly low for what I could do with this. And Angel, she was always like, what's your goals this month? And I love it. And she's always asking you to make goals and set them and try to work for that and then speak it. And I'm big on words are powerful. And so you need to speak what you want and then go after it. And I was praying about this whole business to start with. So I started making bigger goals. I'm like, I got a big God, let's go for this. And so I started doing it. I was like, if I could make enough to cover like the amount of our mortgage, that would be nice. And then it happened, and I'm like, well, praise you, Lord, and so it happens. And so no matter what you can put into it, whether you're putting 5 to 30 minutes, an hour consistently, or you could make it like your career, if you set those goals and then you stay consistent with it, you can make something with this. And I'm seeing all these people that are like, this is their career and they're making a lot of money. And I'm like, well, why not me? And so I try to work a little harder, maybe do a little more, reach out a little more. And I love that. But then it's not just about the financial freedom that it has given us, but also the community. And I know we've said that word, but I'm going to say it again. Like, it's not just this team. This team is made up of a ton of wonderful women, and I'm growing to just love. but it's also like I'm reconnecting with girls that I haven't talked to in years, or maybe I moved away from. And like right now I've got a party for a girl in New York and then one in Kansas. Like I'm meeting people that I've never would have gotten to meet. And I love it. I love helping people find clothes, no matter their size, that makes them feel comfortable and confident. And if you can feel comfortable and confident, you can do anything. I truly believe that. And so put on your good sports bra and your good leggings, and like you can take care of business. And so I love being able to help women find that for them. And so one thing that I really do appreciate and love with Zyia is that you can, if you want to climb to the top, then you can. Like if you want to build a team of 100 people and this is your career and you've got that to put into it, then go for it. But if you have 12 other things going on and you're like, you know what, we need some new school clothes. We need, you need to buy these little things, these little extra things, and you can only put in 30 minutes a day, then you can make that your business. Like I love that freedom, and there's no pressure to do it how you want to do it. And I really like that so much, just having that financial freedom that it's given me, which has also given me that peace, that little nagging thing in the back of my mind, like it's going away. And then just being able to not have to say no. Me and my husband joke, he's like, Amy, how much money do you think you're making? Because I'm like, oh, my Zyia money, we can build a pool. My Zyia money, we can go on vacation. My Zyia money is paying for my mortgage, you know? And he's like, how much do you think we have? And it's not doing all that at once, but we have options now. And so I love that. And I love that you can make it what you want to make it. So that's what I got.
Yeah, I love that, Amy. And as a fellow homeschooling mom, like I love that we can do this business and it's running itself so we can do what we feel like is our most important job at home, and that's really important to me. And so I totally can vibe with that. And I agree. Like, I mean, I think I told my dad, I was like, you just wait, Dad, I'm going to buy you a boat one day. Cause I'm going to be making, I mean, he already has a boat, but it's like an older boat. I'm like, I'm going to be making like $20,000 a month one day. So just don't even worry about it, but I see the potential. And if y'all check the trends, like if you get into the business side and like, we had 600% growth or something ridiculous. Like the athletic wear industry is not going anywhere. Working from home is probably going to be a more norm, and people want to be comfortable, and that's what we have to offer. So the possibility is just, there's no glass ceiling. Like we can just take it to the top. So that's awesome. I love that, Amy. Thank you for sharing. Next up, I would love to hear Shanna and how she kind of incorporates this. She sounds like a busy woman and busy with all the things. So I'd love to hear from you and what you're loving about Zyia.
All right. I am Shanna, and I am like the biggest introvert. So I told everybody, I was like hyperventilating, thinking about sharing today, but I'm super excited to be here. So if I can do it, you all can do it too. I am a multitasker. I caught myself on video, like I have water and coffee. So if you saw like both cups, like my life, I'm always doing two things. But what I love about Zyia is it's like a business in the background for me. It happened by accident. I joined like so many people. I wanted the discount. In fact, like Rep Bundle, when I joined, like all the things that were in it were on my wish list. And so at the end of my party that I had with Angel in January, I'd already kind of been thinking about it. And then I was like, you know what, it just makes sense. I want the discount. And those were all the things I wanted anyway. So I jumped in January, really not anticipating doing much with it. I'm a Young Living leader, and I had been with that company for 3 years. And I have been with Zyia now 3.5 months, and the growth and the development and the support that I have had in those 3.5 months cannot, like, they don't even compare to how much I struggled in my other company. I still love those products, but this business and this is where my heart definitely is. And I've had people tell me that like my self-confidence, all of that in the past 3 months has just exploded. So I'm very, very thankful for that. But I am a real estate agent. So some days I'm like just scrolling Instagram and posting in my Facebook group. Other days I'm doing a party, but I pre-plan all those things. So I'm not sitting for hours working on Zyia. I plug it in where I can fit it. I'm very much a time blocker during the day. I get to work this with my sister. My sister is one of my members, and I'm so thankful to be helping her with it. So yeah, it's been a huge blessing, not just financially, but more for me, emotionally and self-confidence. Yeah, I love the support in this team. So that's my story. If you all have any questions, feel free to reach out. I probably skipped over a ton of stuff.
I know with Young Living, you're trying to teach science after the last trying to teach science to humans is really, it's not worth your time after the
No, it was
you have to listen to people who are listening. So agree with that. 100%.
Yeah. I spent so much time educating and researching and trying to get people what they needed, and it was overwhelming. But it's hard when you love it, and I definitely love it, but it just doesn't compare. There's just, it's just extremely, extremely different.
I agree with that. And I think something that's really cool about Zyia is, because I struggled, and I don't know, some of y'all might as well, thinking how can I sell clothes every single month? Trust me, you're going to sell clothes every single month. I mean, and I think about personally how much I buy of clothes, even not Zyia, every single month. And people just fall in love with it. And our clothes, if you haven't tried them yet, they hold up. The quality is amazing. I didn't even have any Zyia, and I was like, I don't need to try that, whatever. And then once I got that first pair of leggings, you are hooked for life. So it's incomparable to other brands, and I truly believe even other social selling brands out there and how we do things. And I love it. So thank you so much, Shanna. And I love hearing that you're doing this with your sister. I think that's awesome. My mom actually just joined me last month, and we're having our launch right now, and it's really fun to do that together. It just adds that extra relational bonding, and so that's super, super cool to hear. All right, next up, closing us out, Sarah Donahue. She has an incredible story to share, so can't wait to hear from her.
Hey everybody, I will try to keep this short because I could talk on and on and on. But I'll summarize it for everybody. I'm probably the last person that I ever thought would do this. Angel, who is our fearless leader of this whole team on the call, is my best friend in the world. And I ignored her. I didn't ignore her, but I just didn't dive into what she was selling. She was sharing Zyia, and it took me months to finally try a pair of leggings from her. And she was smart about it. She traded me something. She said, hey, can we trade? And you can have some leggings. And I said, okay. And I loved them. And then and this was all last March, April, when COVID hit. And then I started buying things, and I was like, well, what does a party entail? And I did a party. And right about the time I did a party, I think it was the end of June, beginning in July. So my story, first of all, I always want to do these calls because I am a single gal. I don't have kids. I have a boyfriend. I have a dog. But I feel like every time I hear these calls and stuff, it's always and I love you all, but it's always mom and kids. Well, single girls can do it too. Okay. I own my own events business, management company. Well, we all know events have not been happening for the past year and a half. My events business was pretty much shut down. I had a little bit of clients still holding on, and then July came and I lost my last client. And I was a little bit, I had a day, I cried. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was working a part-time job, but it was just to fill my time, not to pay the bills. And Angel had casually mentioned, hey, you should rap, because I really loved my party. I got into it. I had a lot of fun. And she was like, you should do it. And I was like, no. And then when I lost my business, I was like, good God, I need something to keep my mind going and just keep me stimulated. So that was my why. I joined because I wanted one, I knew doing anything with Angel was going to be super positive and uplifting, and that's what I needed then. And I needed something to keep me busy, and like I knew this was it. Like I have fun with it. I wasn't thinking this is going to be like some big grand business. I remember I had a call early on with Angel and one of her uplines, Teb, and she said something like, "What do you want to make a month?" And I was like, well, I said some number. I'm like, that would be great. Never did I think that would actually happen. And that's been happening for me, probably since January. So I dove in, I did it. That was in July. Well, August through December, I got a job, another job to pay my bills while I built my Zyia business. So I was working for a show being filmed for HGTV, working 12-hour days, like every day of the week. It was brutal. But the amazing thing about Zyia was I was able to build my business while doing that. I would be gone all day, but I was having 3 parties a week, because I could come home at night and just check in with what happened throughout the day, respond to everyone. And that's how I slowly built my customer base. And so that by the time December hit and that job wrapped and events were still not happening, I was like, I don't actually have to go get another part-time job. I don't have to go do something that's soul sucking and soul crushing that like, I don't want to do. I can go back to, I've always worked from home for the past 8 years since I started my events business. I can go back to working from home. So when January came around, it was Zyia. I have one little event I'm working on, but my main source of income right now is Zyia. And I have done very well for myself from the past 8 years building a business. And Zyia is like coming close to matching what I used to make. So it's pretty incredible. And I will say, like, being a business owner, and knowing all that it takes to own a business, I had a conversation with a friend like a couple months ago. She took me out, and she's one of your friends where she's bought Zyia at a party and stuff, but she hasn't hosted a party. She just has bought stuff from me, and she hasn't really done it in a while. She doesn't really follow me, but she just doesn't get it. I think, there's a little bit of judgment in her, as not seeing this as something real. And she was like, well, why don't you do your own thing, Sarah? You could start like your own clothing. I'm like, and I'm looking at her like, why would I do that? I'm a smart person. I have started a business. I've run a business. And here I have Zyia, who is taking so much of the work you don't want to do, the busy stuff, the stuff that takes you away from what you're good at. And they're doing all that for you. They're creating the product. They're doing inventory. They're dealing with shipment. They're like, if you think that's like, if you think it's dumb to join this, like, you're the dumb one, because like they are handing you a ready-made business. And not only is Zyia handing you a ready-made business, Angel Holmes is handing you a ready-made business. She is like the best team. You can join a lot of people join Zyia, but not a lot of people get lucky enough to be on the team that we're on, where everything is kind of packaged for you and ready to go. Like, it is move in ready. And that is truly, you're not going to find that a lot of other places. And you don't have to go like full gangbuster like me and crazy. Like, you can do it like as a little side thing. Like Amy said, sometimes some months, maybe she only wants to like buy a rug. You can do that. And then next month you can decide, hey, I want to, I don't know, buy a car. Like, that's what you can do with this business. And I just think anyone would be so foolish to like judge this or think that it's something that's not real, because it's very real. And anyone that's smart and has like a head on their shoulders will see that and take the opportunity to get everything they can out of it. And I have to say, like, the one thing I love about it is I have never once felt like I'm selling. This product sells itself. Like, all I have ever, and we say, you hear it all the time, you're sharing, like, but you generally are sharing. I'm sharing stuff, everything that I would wear with everybody. And I signed up for another like direct marketing company just because, I don't know, I did it. But like, it didn't feel natural for me because it felt like I was selling. I had to like kind of, you guys touched on, like, had to like learn stuff. And I was like, this doesn't come natural to me. Like, this is easy. Either people like a sweatshirt or they don't like a sweatshirt. Like, you don't have to like, you're not telling any false promises, or you're not pretending to be like a scientist and you know the chemicals behind something. Like, it's literally just, oh, either you like the way it fits or it doesn't. So it's really just like nice coming from that standpoint. Like, I mean, if I can sell this, guys, like anyone can sell it. So I just think like this is, aside from like the success I've had with it, and I too, believe it or not, am an introvert. Like, I am an introvert. I don't thrive on like all the people and all the things, but my number one with this business has been meeting everybody on this team, and meeting all my customers. Like, it's crazy. They are like some of I feel like my best friends now, and I have never even met them. So it's a really amazing community, and I can't speak that like I know from other things like this, but I really doubt that you'll find anything as special as Zyia, and especially Team Zyia Angels.
I love that. How do you want to finish now?
Yeah, I love that, Sarah. And Sarah and I didn't know each other before this, and that is a friendship that's come out of this. And I'm just so thankful for that. So I'm glad that you jumped on board and that you are my push partner. And we have a little friendly competition going that keeps us going. So I love that. This business is really, it's the real deal. And I love this quote, like, if you are given a seat on a rocket ship, like, you take it, you don't let it launch without you. And right now, where this business is at, like, it is the time to join right now, because it is on that trajectory. And I've never seen anything like it, even being with a business very similar for 5 years. So, which is matching that paycheck as well. So it's really incredible. So thank you so much, Angel, for just leading the way and being the first yes, because none of this would be possible without you. And for all the tools and resources you give us, it is unmatched, and it is not normal, like, for that to happen within this business. So thank you for going above and beyond and being our supportive, like, in our rock. So
y'all are amazing. Thank you so much, Heidi. You did so great leading us tonight. And I'm holding back the tears because I love all of you so much. And thank y'all for all the sweet, wonderful words. But I'm Angel Holmes, and this is my awesome team. And I'm so excited to see new faces on here, and anybody who watches this after the fact. I really hope you can feel the sincerity and the specialness, and not only about Zyia, but about this team. It really is. I've never experienced anything like it. And like Sarah, I had a very successful business for 25 years. That was no praise, no love, good money, but a lot of hard work. And I was on the verge of depression with it. Didn't know it, but I was, and I didn't want to do it anymore. And I was still trying to do it, but thank God for COVID. And I don't like COVID for really any other reasons besides Zyia, because my business crashed and I had nothing, but I had these workout clothes I loved wearing because I just wanted the discount. I was like, I'm not going to sell it. So a year later, I'm almost to Zyia executive with the company, which is a really big deal. I'm so excited. The team, I think, is like 140 people. I know it's going to be at 1,000 or 2,000 before I know it, because it's just that is an exciting time. That this is just the people here. It's just so amazing. So I did want to just share quickly how you can do this if you're interested in doing it. And like we've said, it's really up to you how you want to work it. It can be that you just want the clothes. Done. You got it. You have your own shopping link that will be available that you can earn free and discounted clothes. And so that can be it, period. And then you can even make, commission on that clothes if you don't get your discount. You can get the discount, whatever. Or you can share it with your friends and family and make a little bit of extra money. Or you can start having parties, which are really fun, like we've all talked about. I mean, my VIP page, they call it Zyia Nation. Like, I am obsessed with these people. They are, like Sarah said, some of my favorite people, some of my best friends. I've never met them. I'm trying to get a trip together. I love them. I wish they all became reps, because I want them to, they love it as much as me, and I want them to experience it, but it's not their time yet. I know a lot of them, it's not their time yet. But anyway, it is such a great community and it's so easy. And then you can do it like I do it as a business, but I will tell you, I don't spend all day on it. It looks like I do. It looks like I am all Zyia, all Facebook, all this, all that. I am not. I have office hours. I have times for my family, my kids. I work out. I do my Bible study. I do whatever is important to me. And then I fit Zyia in where it works. And so much is automated and so much is there for you. And so much is easy once you get going. It's simple. So we're here to get you going and help you and be there for you to cheer you on, to celebrate any wins you have, to get you to your goals. So it's super easy. But all you need to do is you buy one of our starter kits, which are amazing. They have 5 signature items in it. I think right now it has a pair of black light and tights, a pair of joggers, a bra, a tank, a hat. Janice, you're on here. You just got one, so you could probably share some stuff you got. She literally got hers today. And you get a $100 gift card. You get all of that for $295. That is 40% off of what you would pay for it. So like Shanna said, when she got her kit, she was already eyeing it. And so I often tell people, if you're eyeing it, get it, because it's that much of a great deal. Then you get your discount, which is 25% off any of your purchases. You also instantly get a website. So that day, as soon as you sign up, boom, you've got a website. You can start sharing it and people can buy from you, which is amazing. Even if it's your friends and family to start, that's great. And you make 20% off of any commission off of those sales. You also can have a party link and earn free and discounted clothes. So there's such a benefit there. And then if you sell over $1,000 or more, you get an 8% bonus. So that's just the starter. That's just the basics. There's so much more. If you have a team, you get commission on your team. You can really grow that out 10 levels down. So you can have a lot of potential residual income that you're not even working at. You're just motivating your team and getting them excited. So that is so exciting. If you wanted to do that, you don't have to, but that is an option for you. And then Zyia is so generous. They are a Christian-based company. They're so great. The owners are fantastic. They care about they want to take care of us. They just gave away a trip to Mexico where you can earn a trip. And 5 of us are going from the team, which is so exciting this summer. They have 2 trips a year. They give away Pelotons, and Heidi won a Peloton like insane out of tens of thousands of people. She won one of the Pelotons they gave away. They give away free Nikes. They give away all kinds of stuff. And then I do lots of fun giveaways. So we have a trip to the Keys this fall for our team. We've got, we'll be going to Summit. We have an annual conference that will be happening in Utah this year. We'll be going there. We'll do an event there. So we do tons of fun stuff. So you can just win cool stuff. I think today I gave away something. I don't know. We give away stuff, a $20 gift card. We just give it away because we want everyone to win stuff and to feel rewarded, to feel proud of their hard work and whatever they're doing. So there's so many exciting things with that. And then there's no other, like Sarah said, you don't have to own inventory. You don't have to mail stuff out. You don't have to keep up with stuff. There's no other, no minimums. The only thing, your website is free for the first 2 months. After that, after those 2 months, you do either sell $600 or you pay $15 to keep your business website going. And you can cancel at any time. So if you're like, I don't want to do this anymore, I need a break, you can pause your account, you can cancel your account, whatever. I've had people that have had to take a couple months off. I've had people that take a year off. It's completely your business. You can do whatever you want with it. So that's the exciting thing. There's so many great options for you. I will say, and I love this sweatshirt, Dream Big. I mean, that, like Heidi said, this company is 4 years old. We are at if you are a part of this, don't leave, because we are at the starting point. It is only going to expand. The activewear industry is only going to expand. Our clothing, what we put out is only going to expand. It keeps on doing that. You never know what, we have other things than leggings, which is exciting. And we're going to go into other countries. We're in Canada and the US right now, but we will be going in other countries and probably sooner than later. So that in itself is a huge opportunity. If you know people in other places, start thinking about who you know, because you can start reaching out to them as soon as that happens. So there's, again, so much potential. I also love that it's not just for women. We do have some men on our team. Kira, who's on the call, has some great couple teams. And this is, men do really, really well. We also have all ages, all walks of life, all types of, everything. And that's the beauty of this company, is we're all about everybody and uplifting and inspiring and making everybody feel and look great. So there's a place for everyone, and you feel at home and you feel connected and you have this wonderful place to be. So I think that's all I'm going to say. Anybody have any questions? Or you can ask them in the chat, or you can ask a question. Everybody ready to get on board? And if you want to join, you just want to get with the person who invited you tonight, and she or he can get you all the information you need. Questions? Heidi, anything else you want to say?
No, I think we covered it all. I love this business is for everyone, and everybody wears leggings. I mean, let's be real. So literally this business can be for anyone. So I encourage you to take the leap. If not, the worst thing that can happen is you're going to wind up with an awesome starter kit with $100 gift card. That is literally the worst case scenario. So
and I noticed too, like Kathleen's in her kitchen, Sloan had her kid, Shandy had her son. My kids are right here. Like, you can do this as you. I am disgusting today and I've been live and I don't care. Like, nobody cares. You can do it from your car. You can do it wherever and however. And it's just that easy. It's really fun. So anyway, I am so blessed to have you guys as our team. I hope the people who aren't on the team yet do join. We'd love to have you. We're called Team Zyia Angels, and we're in for an exciting time. So can't wait to get connected with all of you, with your people that invited you. And thank you everybody who spoke tonight. Y'all did a beautiful job. Love you all. See you when we see you next.